the way it's helping me in my coaching practice is I'm able to take people to a deeper level, a deeper sense of who they are. Yeah, sure, you know, NLP and hypnotherapy, my books are great. There's lots of tools, lots of techniques, and lots of processes. To go beyond that and to lead somebody into just understanding that they're not broken, they are working perfectly, whether they're aware of it or not, and giving them the opportunity to bring their attention to that has been really satisfying. And my clients are going up on nothing but referrals now. They have a tremendous interest in this now, and they realize, exactly as I realize, that there is something. They have an intelligence that's deep within them that when they listen to it, will never steer them wrong. And that is that's common across pretty much them all. They go deeper, they go stiller, they get more out of an hour than they would have previously. I don't even talk about processes anymore, tools. I just talk to them as they are. They're doing the course centered me, and once I realized how deeply it centered me, it's very easy then to encourage somebody to go and look for themselves, because it's there within everybody. And all those fears and all those concerns that they had seem to just disappear. I think what's in it for them is that they will have a life-changing experience, first and foremost. It's also looking at that whole continuum between psychology and spirituality, and understanding that it is one continuum. And if you can move further towards that more spiritual end of it, because you realize you're just connected, everything is connected, you're going to get an awful lot more out of your life. I'm not aware of any training that goes as deep and is as personal and as universal at the same time as this. I'm not aware of it. This, for me, is the first of its kind. It is a paradigmatic shift. It released me from so much fear, and I'd encourage anybody to do it. It's life-changing. Really, most especially in the Western world, and what's been going on is the drive to divide and separate. Doing this, and it was so simply and so beautifully revealed. I wouldn't even say it was taught, I would say it was revealed, that nothing could be further from the truth. To realize that it doesn't matter whether you have different opinions from somebody else, we are all the same, and we were all connected. And that's something that we really need to focus on. Otherwise, I don't know where it's going to go. I was seeing things in very separate ways. I was seeing NLP, I was seeing hypnotherapy, there was strategic interventions, all these different processes. To realize that you could go deeper and you can actually find the truth about who you are in yourself. The nature of your perceptual experience, or my perceptual experience, just shifted immediately. It's just a most amazing discovery. I found this course incredibly helpful, most especially over the last year, because we moved countries. Here we had a lot of renovation to do on the property. What was due to take initially 3 months took nearly 8 months. We didn't know where we were going to be living. Then on top of that, my mother-in-law passed away quite suddenly. So this training really gave me the wherewithal to stay centered and to stay clear about what needs to happen, and not to get stressed out, and not to be concerned, and to know actually that it will work out. The Wholality course revealed the simplicity of life to me. And that connection with something that's fundamentally greater than me, that runs through me, is so powerful. I would struggle to even put it into words, but it was a significant shift for me. And I've done many trainings, it is a simpler way of doing life than the complicated way I was doing it before. I'm much more relaxed and I'm much more centered in myself. And I'm more open to just communicating with people and accepting them for who they are. Gone are, for the most part, is the notion that I'm focused on what they think about me. I don't care what they think about me anymore. I know where I'm coming from, and that is just, again, it's a game changer. And another thing that I really discovered over the course was the power of the present moment. And whenever I come into the present moment, no matter what I'm dealing with, any fear or any insecurity just disappears. And that, it was the most powerful realization for me. I sometimes sit here and I think, wow, how fantastic is this? Just the moment. And allowing everything just to light up around me, to know that I can enter into the feelings of happiness, of joy, of relaxation, of focus, simply by paying attention to it. And I do not need anything from outside to make that happen. Everything that I am doing in my life happens from in here and is then visited out into the world. Even though we did it online and we were thousands of miles apart as a group, within the first three months, there was a unity there. There was a unifying thing. It was incredible. It was like, I feel like I know those people and I know them intimately. It allowed to just speak from your heart and just be and listen to what's going on and respect what's going on with the other person. Not only was it incredibly helpful to me as a person, incredibly helpful to me in terms of my one-to-one with my clients, the actual business weekend was phenomenal. It really showed me how to market my coaching business in a whole new way, in a very deep way, how to use podcasts, how to use blogs, how to get my website up and running that will serve me, how to use social media. And it was all covered, and it was covered. I've never had that in any other course I've done. I'm an NLP trainer, I'm a hypnotherapy trainer. Nobody told me how to sell the course like the way I was told how to sell it. The most important takeaway from the course for me, that I'm in control of manifesting whatever it is I want. What's coming to me in my life is from a very deep sense of being really authentic and also being open to something greater than me working through me. If you'd said that to me a year ago, I would have laughed at you. I wouldn't believe it, having experienced it and experiencing it on an ongoing basis. It's a whole different way of communicating with myself. And I know when I listen to that inner voice, that deep sense of wise self, whether what I'm doing is right for me or not. And the more I listen to that, the more on target I am about getting through my life and reaching what I want. I don't pay as much attention to what's going on in my head anymore, because I realize that there's something deeper that has wiser answers, that is leading me somewhere. And that's incredibly liberating. You could have law of attraction. People, I think, get caught into just believe it and it'll happen, as opposed to really embodying what it is that you're looking for and allowing it to come through, and to understand it not just in a personal context, but in a universal context. Because there's so many things that are dancing around the perimeter, but they don't, in my opinion, they don't go as deep as this training. This training is kind of like it unlocks the potential and the understanding that we are all infinite potential, regardless of what happened to you in the past, regardless of where you've come from. It's about choosing who you want to be and allowing that